Hey guys, what is up YouTube? I'm happy to be back here today. I know it's been a long time since I made a video. I am sorry about that. I'm going to work on that. Expect a lot more tips, tricks, mod reviews, and stuff like that coming in the future. So, today we are doing a map review for FS19. I know I'm a little late to the game with this one, but I actually already recorded it once and my mic was not plugged in, which really sucks. It is now, though, which I kind of have the game volume muted because the music in the home screen in this game is really, really loud. So I got that muted. But here's the map. No Man's Land. I know it's been updated once, and I'll explain what exactly he took out and why. But, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. It basically takes place between France and Spain, if I remember correctly by reading it. It's been a minute since I read it. But nonetheless, it's not been touched by man. There's only one field, one house, and the rest of it is mainly rolling hills and trees. And I am probably going to do a lot on this map, mainly because I really like it. And for me to really like a map is kind of a rarity. There's just one of my favorite things to do is farm building, and this basically, minus a few buildings, gives you a clean slate, then some, and I'll explain more about that when we get into it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start tabbing through all this junk, and hopefully the game doesn't crash, because I have way too many mods downloaded for this game. If anybody else has that problem, please let me know in the comments section below. Well, not that it's a problem, it's honestly a good thing, and I'm going to start doing more mod reviews, especially rounding up everything that is on the end, or at the end of the week on Mod Hub. There we go. Sorry. A little bit earlier this morning. I'm not quite with it, but expect as much content as I can convey without getting burnt out on it again. I kind of got burnt out, especially on the farming simulator, and a lot of glitches were happening that were just making it really, really difficult for me to do this. Especially with farming simulator and that concern. I have another Sims video recorded, but it's from a while ago for the audio. Is going to talk about things that never happened. So, yeah. And I am talking a lot to begin this, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to tab through all this stuff. Sorry about that. That's all the various mods that I probably don't need installed. So, to start out with, I'm going to bring up the map. Here we go. So, literally, okay, you start out owning plot 26. I'm going to call them plots because they're not really fields by any means, as you can see. They're just everywhere, and there is one field. If I turn this down, there is one field right there. That's the only pre-made field in the game, and it also is not numbered, but the rest of this is plowable, diggable, or well, not diggable obviously, but editable with the terrain editor. Wow, I'm trying too many big words at one time there. And they're all priced the exact same at, maybe I'll go back into land mode. They're all priced the exact same at $85,000. Now there is a lot of pre-built, or yeah, well, not pre-built. That's the wrong word here. A lot of buildings and stuff that you get base with the game. Oh. Okay, that is a mod that I just actually downloaded. That's kind of unrelated. But, sorry about that. So, under houses, you have all my mod houses, obviously. You come with the base game Europe house, because this is a Europe map, but honestly, I think it would work playing it in an American role-playing setting, because it's kind of vast wilderness. You have a floor mat, which counts as a house. The farmhouse, and that's it in this one. So, it did not come with any modified Animal pens, I don't actually know why I'm going through that. Although I did just, yeah, I'd write. It does come with modified silos somewhere. Or here somewhere, at least. Okay, yep. Right here. It, placeable BGA extension tank for, not Slowy, the Slowy basically that's produced by that. You have then regular silo expansion tank. You can see the prices for all these. You have water or liquid storage for water, milk, slurry, and digestate. There we go, I remembered it that time. An expansion tank. You have sell points. And you can see what's accepted at each sell point down there, and they're all named. Because the game map only comes with the one sell point, and if I'm correct, that's the end of, yeah. So the map actually only comes with the one sell point right here. So, yeah. Then under buildings, there's a lot of mods to go through to get. I now understand why most YouTubers deselect things. You have a old bale storage, old shed, which I really like, the warehouse, which is honestly just looks like a reskin of another barn that I recognize. I might be wrong on that. And I will go through at the end and buy property and place all these placeables down for you so you can see them. Nope, that didn't come with it. I do believe that is it. As you can see, I have a lot of building mods here to kind of look through. Under decoration, there is a... That is either the fencing I'm looking for or it's not. Oh, nope, here it is. You have fencing that comes with it. A lot of this is all under the same brand. Then you have just decorative houses and buildings and like a store. So you could really build this map up in any way you wanted, including rocks. So, an outhouse, a tree stand, a kind of like outlook nook over from water is what it's used for back there. I'll show you that in a minute. The broken windmill, and I do believe that is it. I'm just going to scroll through here. Yeah, because that's all part of another mod that I'm not going to do a mod review on because it kind of came out last week. Or more than a week ago. Then there's also, I do believe there's a custom shop among a couple other custom things in here. So, yes, there's. There is a wood chip sell point. There is a wood chipper. Sawmill, bale sell point, wool sell point, the shop, a light, a tomato, or no, this one's the lemon greenhouse, the tomato greenhouse. You have a working windmill, an old school grain style windmill, a water storage, but I'm pretty sure this is just a place to buy water from, and that is it. So that covered everything that the map comes with. Now to cover what you start out with. You start out with a Fent with 160 days on it, 41.9 hours. The Harvester has 0 days and 0 hours. The truck has 0 days, but 10,248 hours. That is a lot. That poor old truck. You got a trailer that had 0.2 hours and 0 days, 0 hours, 0 days, 0 hours, 0 days, 0 hours, 0 days, 0 hours, 0 days, 0 days, 0 hours. You start out with a silo and a silo expansion, the old equipment shed, the old bale shed, and the sawmill, or not sawmill, the wood chipper, the shed slash repair shop, the water cell or the water buy point, a fence, this little building that I don't know what to call it, tree stand, well, hunting hut. To me, it's here in Ohio you would call that a homemade tree stand basically, or a homemade tripod would technically be a better term. The broken windmill, a outhouse, and the farmhouse. So now to show you, I'm going to show you around this area, then head into the main farm. The truck with a bunch of miles. You have the sell point. You have the ATM here at the shop. The sell slash repair customized point is here. Also, you got some pictures from other maps and mods from the same maker. At least I'm pretty sure a lot of this is from the same maker. Then if you want your shop icon, whoa, that took me way over there. No, it didn't. That was weird. You have the shop icon here. A book. I can't read, or I'd read that to you. Well, I have issues reading. I'll read that. And wow, I'm stuck on a chair. Also, if you look at the back of the computer, there is our store menu, which is kind of cool. Then behind the store, well, I definitely don't know what's behind it. Looking for it. Here it is. The livestock market. And sadly, that door does not open. I kind of hoping it was going to open into something else. But it doesn't. Well, not into something else, but like inside of it. And if I tab back over to the truck, because over here somewhere, there's a really cool... oh, there it is. It basically says if you cut down this sign, all rocks will disappear from the map. So, yeah. Oh, and the one update that was done to the map was to take out the one that cut down all trees because it was causing crashing. So, it's no longer there unless you have an earlier version of the map. And if you do and you cut that down, be warned, it will, or it may crash your game, as well as when you tab back into the game or update then get back into the game, all the trees that you have cut down will be back. So, take that into consideration. Now let's grab a truck other than that one, which I'm going to go ahead. Hope I have enough money. I'll probably have enough money to lease one of these. Okay, that one had the 5-liter. This one's off-road. I'm just going to grab this. 3.5 liter. No, I'll just leave it like that. That works. Do I even have enough money? Yeah, I do. I have enough money to buy it. So, this is what we're going to discover the map on. It's over here. That's right. Here we go. Also, it's nicely pointed sideways, which is nice. I found this raptor. I'm not sure where it originally came from, but I found it over at... It's not coming to me. Hopefully it will come to me before the video's over. One of the Facebook groups. Yeah, so we're just going to hop in here. I'm actively thinking about buying a 3.5 liter. Probably not a Raptor, but a 3.5 liter nonetheless. So, in real life, as my next truck to go with my show build, which I'm covering on another channel that is about to go up because I have some footage recorded and I'm going to put it up and edit it all together. So I might be running 2 YouTube channels from the start at the same time, and that's probably going to be really hard on me. And this road is basically the only real road. And even it's dirt, so you could take it out if you wanted. But it just leads from the shop to the main farm. So, while we're here, these are real legit farming simulator bales. You can feed them to your animal, put them into a silo mixer. They're real bales. So, yeah. Maybe, come on. There we go. That RPM really spikes when you push the gas. We're going to start at the back of the yard and work forward, I guess. Man, look at that far I drove over. So let's start out with the house. Now this house really is kind of derpy. There's a light switch right there. And it, like, honestly really, really grosses me out. Especially this. That is just plain kind of sketchy looking. And you got some nice storage stuff up here. Don't think you could actually get anything in game. Maybe like the shovel mod or something like that up there. Not sure why you would want to. My luck is I'd get it up there and shove it so far that I wouldn't be able to get to it. So then we have the outhouse. I don't know why it sounded so exciting. Wow, somebody exploded that outhouse. I'm gonna shut that. That's okay. Got some nice bug sound effects there. Did I forget? Yes, I did. I forgot to turn the game volume back on, guys. Hopefully that's better. Where's with my game volume this time and not the mic volume? But if you listen, you can hear the flies. I'm gonna back away for that now. As you can see, the fencing, I really like it. All the fencing I keep seeing is all this big, tall 4-board fence. I would love to see some like really wide 3-board fences. So then right here we have the shop, which the icon for it is in here. Somewhere. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's right there on the table. They make these things small, which are kind of like, they're a lot less, they're a little bit more hidden, I guess, would be the way to put it. Also, point, these are real logs, if I could feed it into the wood chipper here, which I doubt, because I doubt I'm going to be able to do this. Yep, okay, there you go. So it is a real logs, and that wood chipper is consuming it, which is kind of nice. So there's a little bit of money laying there. You have the water tanker and the hunting shack. Come out here. The light automatically turns on. I wonder if you shut the door. Yeah, if you shut the door, I guess it shuts back out. Don't know why you would have a hunting shack this close to your active farm, but I would kind of rotate the position of these two buildings, I think, in reality, but that's okay. Man, I am having all sorts of issues today. I always have issues with tight stairwells and doorways fitting through them in this game. And again, honestly, if you wanted to put the mat over here on the ground, this could be your little house shack. The mat would just be your sleep point. Or, you know, you could put it at the, well, close you can get to the shop, because most maps you can't place on the shop itself. Which I'm going to assume that's the same this map. Then a lot of this just here in the same, as far as rolling hills. There's not much special. There's some like rock formations like this, and so on. So what I want to do now is I want to buy some of this land. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some of this land, and so I can place down these placeables and show them to you in game instead of just in the store. So give me a second. I will be back after I buy some land, make a flat spot, and all that good stuff. I will be right back in a second. Well, for you guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. That took me a minute. Oh, I forgot to mention, here's all your starting equipment and nicely stuffed in this barn. So, which I really like this barn, and I did not place anything down that was kind of shown back here, at least not that I know of. I may have accidentally duplicated a couple things. I'm not sure. But we're going to get back in the Raptor with the beautiful forged rims. They're out there very similar to the rims I was going to put on my SEMA show build. Then I decided not to for some reason. Also, there will be a link to this map in the description section below. as well as, if I can find it, a link to the, at least the Facebook page I got this truck off of. So. So. But I really like it. I like the 6-cylinder sound effect. Honestly, if you straight pipe these 6-cylinders, they sound a lot like a diesel. So, but let's start on this side of the road. I put the bigger cell points over here. So you have the wool cell point building, which I'm gonna do a nice. Also, I don't know if these light poles were back there at the farm. I forgot to look and point them out if they were. So I put them down between the buildings just so they were there. Then we have the bale cell point right here. I'm guessing that's bale and that's loose material. You have the log cell point, the wood chip cell point, and behind here, because I honestly didn't know how big some of these bigger buildings over here were going to be, so I put these over here. You have the regular windmill and like the very European style grain windmill. So then we have each of the greenhouses, and sadly they're both empty, so I'm not sure which ones. Oh, I guess that's pretty simple. This one has tomatoes, and oh, this one has lemons. So there you go, lemons and tomatoes. You have the liquids storage as well as the expansion tank. You have the warehouse, which I was not quite expecting to be this big. Can I open the door? I gotta be over here. Yeah, there we go. The button. But yeah, you can definitely get like at least the biggest harvester in here with its head on, which is nice. At least I would think. Don't hold me to that. If I'm wrong and you downloaded this map and I was wrong, don't hold that against me. I'm getting the drink of my coffee. Just regular Folgers today. No coffee from coffee shops, sadly. Also, that's the point. If it wasn't for the fact we're in a time of crisis, I would tell you to go support your local business. But right now, you probably need to stay home, sadly. So, but back to this. You have the BGA, as well as the BGA expansion tank that apparently ended up humping up even though it was on flat ground. Not sure what that's about, because I went through and flattened all this before putting these buildings down. So you have the nice silo that's just there for looks, sadly. The small office building, or we have to think of the small office building, but nonetheless, this building that reminds me of more like a bank. And you have the convenience store that has really low resolution. I mean, it looks good from back here, but when you get up here, it's kind of low resi, which is kind of sad, but kind of understandable at the same point. There's a garage door on the end of it. Didn't know that. Then you have the big office building, or maybe the big warehouse. I'm not positive. Then another, I think they're for the, yeah, that. So. Then behind here, we have the, over here, I priced down the big hedge and the small hedge. Big, small. Okay, I did put a gap between them. And the houses. So. Just look like any of the houses that's used in most European maps. So, there you go. Other than that, I think that is it for the day. Video. Expect my weekly mod reviews to most likely be on this map, mainly because of how easy this was to flatten down and build. So, yeah, expect that. And I don't know. I'm probably going to do some how-to videos. Probably some beginning farming simulator for those of you who've never played farming simulator before or just never played FS19 before. I'll probably do some videos on that and fall away from the game, just let's play style videos for now, due to the fact that I was informed that that is, well, the better way of expanding your channel. I'm still going to do them, just probably once a week. I'm going to start back into doing this. I'll probably just do them once a week and try to fill up mod reviews and map reviews and all that good stuff the rest of the week. So until next time, have a good one. Wash your hands, practice social distancing, and stay safe. I will be praying for the souls who sadly have this virus or are affected by having loved ones that have it. So my heart goes out to you. Until next time, have a good one, stay safe, thank you for watching.